Hey everyone, it's Tony here with Nerds Never Sleep, and it's time for yet another Weekly Roundup. That's right, this week I had a lot of amazing pieces to show you guys, and it was a little tricky. I did fall behind a little bit. Again, trying to kind of get back into the swing of things. As you guys know, there's been a lot of moving pieces going on here at my house here in the real world. Trying to get everything situated. My voice is a little raspy. I was having some problems with my allergies because I've been doing a lot of cleaning, moving furniture, things like that, dust everywhere, cleaning up everything, dusting all the stuff off back here. And yeah, it's kind of just triggered off my allergies and sinuses, so bear with me. I also did just shoot another video prior to this, hence why I'm wearing my UA High jumpsuit here. But I fell behind again this week. Forgot to post Slayer Saturday, and I forgot to post Figure Friday because I kind of had a bunch of people here at the house this weekend. So, got everything posted, got everything situated. Roundup's a little bit late, but it's here. So, I'm going to get right into it right now. We had, again, some amazing pieces this week. I had for Miku Monday, went back to the popular Tokyo Cartoony and went with Miku. Now, Rin was very, very popular when I posted her last time, so I decided to give you guys more of this line. I do have a couple more from this series as well, like Yoko from Gurren Lagann, so I'll probably be showing her off in the future as well. Awesome piece, cute piece. There went my voice again. I really dig the style of these ones. I like how they did like the face and everything else on these. They look great. Twin Tuesday, I went with the fluffy parka Rem because it's getting cold as balls here in New England now. So I kind of went with the most wintry Rem I could find. I do have some other ones too, but she's wearing her fluffy coat, so I mean, she's not wearing any pants, but it works. Waifu Wednesday, went for one that I was extremely excited to finally get and to finally start seeing some more MARIN figures from My Dress Up Darling. Now, those of you who don't know, I'm a huge simp for My Dress Up Darling. I love MARIN. She's the best girl. And of course, she is voiced in English by the awesome Amelie. If you're not familiar with her work, well, you probably are. We've met her a couple times, and she is such a sweetheart. So cool. And again, I'm finally excited to get one of many of my MARIN collectibles here. Of my MARIN figures here. So again, happy they're finally doing it, but a little late. We're a little late on these figures because the anime did end like a year ago. So then we went for That Time I Got Reincarnated on a Thursday with yet another sick-looking Rimuru. Got his mask on, got the wings out looking like a boss. This is the version 2 of the Otherworlder Plus Rimuru. And as you'll see in the short that I show you guys, I've got him paired up with version 1 as well. It stands a little bit taller, stuff like that. So, very, very awesome piece. Love it. I love when they make Rimuru look like a badass. And then Figure Friday, because the Marvels was coming out, I had to show the Miss Marvel, the badass, Carol Danvers as Miss Marvel, a.k.a. Binary, a.k.a. she had a bunch of aliases back in the day. This was her at her peak right here. This is peak Miss Marvel. This is before she chopped the hair off, became Captain Marvel, did all that stuff. And no, this is what we got. This was the girl right here in Marvel Comics. She was a great character. She was well written. She was funny as hell. Loved her books. And this is my version of Carol. I love this piece. This was a Bishoujo by Kotobukiya, and it's one of the older ones. So if you do have it or you look into getting it, these older ones, the shiny red and the shiny gold paint on them would get very sticky over time from, I believe it's from the oxidation of the paint that they used. So the newer ones, it doesn't happen to. But a lot of the older stuff, it does happen to. Not even just with this line. I have some Kotobukiya Witchblade stuff as well from the anime. And all that shiny red paint has the same thing happening. I've heard people talk about it before. It's not anything to do with humidity in these rooms. I have these rooms at like 30% humidity. I have them air conditioned in the summer. I have them heated in the winter. So it's nothing to do with any of that. The rooms pretty much stay consistently temperature and humidity wise. So it's just the way, it's the paint that they used back then. Don't know what was in it, but it does get sticky. So it makes these hard to dust as the paint gets like that. I heard there are ways to get rid of the sticky residue, but I have not wanted to risk damaging the figures, so haven't done anything about that. But anyways, that was a whole other tangent. Slayer Saturday went with the boy Inosuke by Sega Prize. Now, it's funny because the box for this thing is small. The figure outside the box is pretty damn big. So it's one of those ones that you look at the box on the shelf and you're like, yeah, he's going to be tiny. But he's not. He's actually a pretty big piece. I think he's pretty much bigger than all these other figures. So this one was definitely worth the money. Definitely get the bang for your buck with the Sega Prize Inosuke. This is one of the first ones as well. So if you're looking for him, he comes in a small yellow style box. And yeah, he definitely is bigger. Same with the Tanjiro. They came with this bunch as well. So again, a lot of really, really awesome pieces. And I'm going to bring you guys over. I'm going to let you guys check them all out up close right now. We'll come back and I'll tell you what my favorites for the week were. All right, so you guys have to check out these figures now if you didn't get to see them during my shorts, reels, TikToks, etc. posts. I know for some reason Miss Marvel did not perform well, not even on TikTok. I think as of recording this video, she's only had 1 or 2 views, which is strange to me, but it could be the costume. I don't know, TikTok might be flagging the costume. Instagram, same thing, but I know Instagram does like to flag booties and boobies and anime girls, so it's probably why. But as always, I usually go and I take the higher end figure and the prize figures and separate them. So obviously Miss Marvel wins by default. She'd probably win against any other one of the Bishojos as well, because I love this piece. And I'm still happy that to this day, since getting her at release, her foot has stayed intact. She has not leaned or anything like that, like a lot of the other Bishojos have done. Some of the older ones have a problem where they start to lean over time. And again, it's nothing to do with the room I keep them in, because they're climate controlled and they're humidity controlled. So don't really know what happens with some of them. Just the PVC sometimes just weakens. But she's my pick, obviously, for the higher end stuff and for the prize figure stuff. As much as I want to give it to my boy Rimuru, I've got to give it to the MARIN by Sega, because I just love the character. I like that they gave her a nice kind of dynamic running pose, looking back with the hand extended, like, hell, come on, Gojo, let's go. You know, I love all the little details in her duffel bag. She's got her little straps hanging off of it from the Slippery Girls game series. They've got the motion going with the tie, so we've got like the wind going, the wind's taking her hair. She's a very, very cool piece, and I'm super happy we are finally getting some Dress Up Darling stuff. So I got to give it to her as much as I want to give it to Rimuru, because he does look freaking badass. I got to give it to my girl MARIN. But as I always say, let me know what your favorite was in the comments. See if you agree or disagree with me. Again, it's hard to pick a favorite this week because these all are they're all pretty damn amazing. So that's it for the weekly roundup. Couple updates before I close out this. Again, I did just shoot a My Hero Academia unboxing. So that's going to be the Kotobukiya Artifacts J version 2 Shoto Todoroki. So I've done a couple of those in the past as well, like Hawks and Bakugo. I still have Deku and Ochako on deck ready to go. This week, now that I'm kind of back into the swing of things again, we're going to be getting a couple of Bunny Girls. I'm going to be doing Power or Toru this week, I believe. And I'm going to be doing a couple of lower end stuff, like some prize figures or some Kuji prize figures or pop-up parades, kind of get back into the mix with those. And I'm also going to be doing one Iron Studios piece. I'm debating between Spiral or Mysterio. So 2 vastly different characters here and 2 totally different lines. So we've got one from Spider-Man No Way Home, or No Way Home, I believe it was. And then we've got Spiral from, obviously, the X-Men line. So a lot of cool stuff. Again, I've been trying to move things around. I've got a lot of moving parts here still for the next several weeks, and then I go on vacation, so I'll be able to kind of get more stuff done. But trying to get back into things. Did beat Spider-Man 2 on stream a couple days ago, so I'm kind of up in the air about what I'm going to start streaming next. Might just dip back into it, try to stream it for the platinum's sake, stuff like that, tie up some loose ends. But if there's some games you guys would like me to start checking out, start streaming, stuff like that, let me know as well, and I'll get on checking some of those out. But pretty much an RPG fan, action game fan, stuff like that. So, but that's it for the updates on the page, and I'm going to, again, give you the usual spiel. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully, you guys click that like button, that share button, that subscribe button, all the little buttons. Follow on all the social medias. Linktree is in the description below. Pretty much posting everywhere now that is a social media site that I can remember to. Sometimes I do forget. Looking at you, Rumble. I I don't really worry about that site that much because there is not a lot of engagement there. But I am trying to post everywhere I can for the sake of extending the reach of the channel. But again, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.